AOSP Meetup projects. Okay, so this is my next stage for the meetup. The meetup, I think, has been pretty successful, and I'm very pleased with the way it has developed over the last 2 years. But I would like it to be more than just a meeting every 2 months. So I come with this idea of projects where we can all contribute and share information. So this is meant to be another group resource. So it's a series of projects that illustrate aspects of building and running Android from AOSP. They are short, practical, usually hands-on, and it is meant to build up a repository of useful, up-to-date information. If there is stuff out there already, I don't want to duplicate what's out there already, but the problem is that a lot of stuff is kind of not maintained, out of date, or just difficult to find. So I've created 3 such projects at the moment. First one is just a basic one, how to set up an Android AOSP build server, and then how to build for Goldfish and how to build for the Vim 3. And it's all at this page here. I just go back to here. Yeah, it seems to be working. So I've reorganized the website slightly. So the meetups page, or so the information about the meetups is now pushed out to its own page. So that has lists of all the meetups we have had so far. This makes it a bit bigger. But projects. So this is the projects page. Like I say, there are 3 projects, setting up a build server. And this kind of gives you the idea of the style I'm thinking of. So this tells you some information about the hardware you'll need if you're going to set up your own build server, the operating system, and the packages you need to install, Git, repo, likewise, there is a project which is just doing the most basic thing you can do with AOSP, which is to build an emulator image and set it running. And then go back to the top, go back. The most complicated one I've done so far is for the Vim 3 board. So the Vim 3 is a nice little dev board maintained by Bay Libre. I think I saw Matthias on the participants list just now. So I'm not sure Matthias has actually worked directly on the Vim 3, but he has worked on various other dev boards with AOSP.
I did on that one, actually.
You did? Brilliant. Okay. So there is information about the Vim 3 in all kinds of different places, but I didn't really find a description which really seemed to put all the pieces together. So that's hopefully what this is. So the hardware, get an AOSP, that's easy. Building it, all the various targets and influences you can have. Testing it, bit of a rigmarole about setting up the USB permissions, setting up a serial console, flashing everything. There you go. And I've checked it all out. It works for me. Hopefully it will work for other people too. So that's the kind of idea. Just bear with me for another couple of minutes. So the main reason I want to say this right now is, once again, this is not about me. This is about the community. Anybody can contribute. Project pages are just written in Markdown, so it's fairly easy to do. The source files are here. So you can just send a pull request and I will review it and commit it.
Last night, exact thanks.
Hi. I'm not sure I can hear you.
I can hear you.
So what is missing? So the kind of things that I'm thinking would be applicable here. So more hardware platforms, Raspberry Pi. Okay, I had hoped to have a README for Raspberry Pi, but I'm having a few problems with that. And I've spoken about this before. I will get the Raspberry Pi working, but I haven't quite got there yet. If somebody were to do the same thing for the Beagle Play, that would be great. But also things like integrating Android Studio into AOSP is always a hot topic, debugging, profiling, dedicated devices, kiosks, whatever. If you have an idea, create a pull request, send it to me, or send it, commit it in the GitHub repo. I'll review it and commit it. And again, it's not just about me. If anybody wants to help out, I'm happy to share the job of reviewing and maintaining the website.